Welcome back, folks. Greg Silverman here from the Pyramids of Giza. I have been there. Very interesting place. Can't see the Sphinx, I guess, from here, but it's interesting. It's hot, and it's right next to Cairo, so it was good fun. Interesting stuff. Okay, another Come Learn With Me article comes from Interesting Engineering. Great. So let's learn. Autonomous flying wind turbines can generate energy at nearly half the cost. Oh my goodness. Autonomous flying wind turbines. All right. What? Wow, look at that. Wind turbine. All right, let's check it out. German startup Kitekraft is developing flying wind turbines that require 10 times less material to develop than traditional wind turbines. The company just announced successful flight tests, which it describes as major milestones towards our first 100 kilowatt product. On its website, Kitekraft explains that the reduced requirement for materials for its flying turbine, which uses a tether instead of a huge tower, means it can reduce the cost of its energy to almost half of that produced by traditional wind farms at megawatt scale. Okay. Its carbon footprint is also lower than that of standard wind turbines. The company says partially due to the fact that large wind turbine towers are typically transported by road. Renewable energy with a fraction of the infrastructure. I guess, how do you stop the tether from breaking and the wind turbine from flying away? Let's see. To achieve its goal, Kitekraft has recently completed a stay at Tech Accelerator Y Combinator, developed an autonomous hybrid kite aircraft that generates energy via 8 small onboard rotors. The energy produced by the aircraft is sent down a tether to a ground station that is attached to the grid. Kitekraft creators say their prototype generates the same energy as the tips of large wind turbine blades, the fastest moving parts of the blade, with a fraction of the required infrastructure. Wow. Oh, okay. The video's got nothing to do with it, but it looks kind of interesting, doesn't it? All right. A good website. In an interview with Fast Company last year, Kitecraft's co-CEO Florian Bauer also explained that the technology can also be adapted to be used offshore. You just need a ground station for the kite like a floating buoy, he said. There's no foundation required, like a huge tower that goes to the seafloor. If winds ever get too strong, the kites can simply be lowered to prevent any damage to the machines. Footage from the company's recent test flights can be viewed below. All right, we have to see this. Let's take a look. Kind of crazy. All right, well, you're going to get a lot of wind there. So okay, wow. Yeah. So that's generating, oh, I see. The wind is turning the rotors. Wow. It's going to fly away. Where's it going? Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's read on. Okay. Following the company's autonomous flight test last month, Kitecraft's other co-founder, Max Isensi, said we are continuing our step towards the final product design. The tests mean that several new systems, including a custom-designed high-lift multi-element airfoil, a magnet-based wind vane, and industrial Linux flight control computers are now flight-proven. Isensi explained that the company can now increase its test flight frequency and that in the coming weeks, further hardware and software improvements as well as flight tests are scheduled to further push the envelope. To begin with, Kitekraft aims to deploy its machines on microgrids of remote islands, where transporting massive wind farm infrastructure and other renewable energy systems is not feasible. I do have one thought that I've got to ask, and that is, how can you fly many of these in one place with them not crashing into each other? I guess it's autonomous. Its machines are also less of an eyesore. They are barely visible from a distance, meaning they could be tested in communities that have pushed back against large wind farm proposals. In a blog from September 2020, Bauer said that Kitekraft was taking up the mantle of another firm called Makani. Makani, which I believe is a Hawaiian name, had worked on a now discounted flying turbine project, and it decided to release thousands of pages of technical documents as open source resources once it had decided no longer to pursue its development of the technology. As Bauer put it at the time, this is a testament to the mission-driven nature of work being carried out by companies such as Makani and now Kitekraft. That's it. Let's just get this in here. Well, there you go, guys. If you wanted to design a flying wind turbine, there's an open source document. You can check it out. This is a great site, interesting engineering. So not sure what to make of this, but now listen, it's amazing the ingenuity that people have. So we'll see when this comes to Series A and Series B. Would you invest? I guess is the big question. All right, guys. Greg Silman, thanks for joining me. Remember to subscribe to our channel. We've got a lot of great research on this channel. Greg Silman, out for now.